Let's get a quick take on the Denver Metro Chamber of Commerce vowing to pursue a ballot initiative in 2018 that would address Colorado's transportation needs. The announcement was made at the annual meeting for the 150th anniversary of the Chamber. Natasha Gardner, articles editor from 5280. Do we think this is necessary, and will it make it in 2018?
Well, I think what's interesting is that they're taking up this issue that failed pretty miserably at the state legislature. But I don't think you can find many people in Denver who would disagree that transportation is a topic we need to address. So I think we'll see, this group and other groups kind of pick up the rallying cry of what do we do next? I mean, I think anyone who's been in particularly downtown Denver, it feels like a bad 80s action film. You get stuck in these one-lane streets and can't escape from downtown anymore. But beyond that, we have bigger questions about affordable housing. We have about what we use our streets for. Are they for roads? Are they for bikes? Are they for people? Are they for public transportation? Can we do all these things? So I like that a group in Denver is taking the lead on continuing that conversation. But unfortunately, I don't think a quick answer is around the corner.
And joining the table for the first time, Roger Hudson in David Kopel's seat.
Yes.
Taking his seat, but we hope not the same amount of time. You're a political consultant. How do you think this is going to fare next year?
I just don't know that that Denver and this group in particular can pull this off on their own. They need some real good partners, and we've not found that at the Capitol. We've not been able to solve transportation there. We've not been able to collaborate on a lot of the issues that are going to be talked about here, housing in particular. They need a really good partner, not just money, but they need a partner. And I don't know that they've got that currently. I think they need to do some real work behind the scenes.
Eric Sonderman, back at the table, a political consultant. Are you going to be a partner on this project?
I'm not. I think those days are in my past, although with the money they're talking about, maybe the past should be present again. I think the devil's always in the details here. It's one thing to announce the intent to pursue a ballot initiative. There's huge consensus around this state as to the need. There's not consensus on how you fund it. And the question is, what's the package they come together? I do think there will be support in the legislature for referring this to the voters. I think the legislature has decided, with some bipartisanship, that this is going to the voters likely in 2018. But again, what is the mix of taxes that they're going for in a pretty anti-tax moment that we're going through?
And rounding out the table, Justine Sand, community activist. Will people go for this in 2018?
I definitely think so. I was disappointed that the legislature couldn't get this bill passed. There was a lot of bipartisan support for it. And like anyone would know who's commuted in the last, year, 2 years, Colorado is really facing a transportation issue, especially in Denver as we become more congested. So I would think that taking this question to the voters, they would definitely get the response that they wanted. A lot of times I think that a lot of the House GOP, or the GOP needs to let go of this no increasing taxes, because we have to at some point if we're going to build more infrastructure within the state. The only thing I'm worried about, is if they take it with the Raising the Bar initiative that passed last election. This is going to be a more difficult pull for them to get it on the ballot. But I think that if they are successful in that, the voters will definitely approve this.